Mr. Poilievre.
Have you been able to get a list of all the projects the government has so far funded under its infrastructure program since it took office in 2015?
We asked that question many times. We never were able to get a full list. And I think the issue is that there is no centralized record holding at Infrastructure Canada, because the various programs are delivered by multiple departments, and there doesn't seem to exist a list. We've asked, and Jason can attest to, Jason was part of these discussions. We've asked more than once, and we never got a complete list of projects under the Invest in Canada plans or infrastructure programs.
And how much money have they spent on this program so far?
So far, it's tens of billions, certainly.
And they don't know where it went.
If they know, they're not telling us all of the details of each dollar where it went.
Well, you don't have a list of projects that adds up to the total, right?
Go ahead.
We currently do not have a list of projects. At the behest of interested members of the House, we did follow up with Infrastructure Canada and the government in January with an updated information request, and we are in active and ongoing negotiations with Infrastructure Canada and multiple departments and agencies to try to compile a list.
Compile a list.
I would say that it has taken potentially a little bit longer than we anticipated.
So if I go to the grocery store and spend a small fortune on groceries, my wife says, "What the hell did you spend $500 on?" She'd expect to see a receipt with item by item on it, wouldn't you, honey? She's back there. But you're telling me when the government of Canada spends tens of billions of dollars on infrastructure, it can't give us an item by item list? It doesn't have one ready?
We can't comment on his marital situation.
Anyway, listen, but back, can you comment on the government's list of projects? I mean, they spent tens of billions of dollars, they claim, on infrastructure, but you're telling me you've asked for a list of the projects, and so far no such list has been forthcoming. True statement, false statement?
True statement. No complete list has been forthcoming. We've got only a partial list.
Right. And so how many billions of dollars are missing from the list?
Do you know? I don't know.
It's about half of the program.
So the program has been tens of billions of dollars, and about half of the money is unaccounted for, or at least not on a list.
We do not. What we're driving towards in the office is a single comprehensive spreadsheet with a list of all of the projects that have been spent, that have received money since 2016, and hopefully that list will exist soon.
It should be a pretty simple list to have. Like these, when you build stuff, you know, it's out in public view. People will see the construction happening at each of these sites. It can't be that hard for an official to just note down each one of these multi-million-dollar projects and show that they add up to the total amount spent. How is it even possible that they're spending tens of billions of dollars on infrastructure and they don't have a list to tell us where all the money went?
At this point, you're looking at me, but I would actually kick the question down at the table to my good, earnest colleagues from the Office of the Auditor General.
Okay, I understand the Auditor General's office is now taking Parliament's direction after a recently held Conservative-initiated vote to have a full audit of infrastructure spending. When will that audit commence?
So the audit has commenced. We informed the Speaker a few weeks ago that we had accepted the motion on our work plan, and we're endeavoring to complete it in the time frame that had been requested in the motion.
Well, this should be one interesting report. I hope that. Have you been able to get a full list of all the projects yet?
So I can't say that I've been involved in that, so I don't know what the answer to that question is.
Okay. Can your office get back to our committee on it?
I would only say that normally the office would report in the final report the information that we gathered during our audit.
Chairman, I hope that we find this money.
I can't answer that question, but I do expect there'll probably be a question in the House on this, Pierre.